presentation, Cool School Comics. Laura's just working her way up. She's getting her cool comics, she's gathering them. She's making her way. It's okay. If she were super timely, that wouldn't be as cool. So she's earning it. Yeah. Setting the tone. Good pick. Get the heck on up here. Very good. Now, what's your song of choice?
The song.
Okay. Do you know the title of it?
I Feel Like Dancing by Jason Mraz.
Good pick. And why'd you go with that?
Because I love Jason Mraz.
There you go. That's all you need to hear. All right. Good luck. Have fun. Give it up for her, everybody.
Now they can't see. I'll hold it up. I'll hold it up for you.
Yeah.
Alright, you ready? Alright, picture this. You just sat down on an airplane and you got the seatbelt securely fastened across your lap. The flight attendant is standing in the aisle poised to give their speech about the emergency evacuation procedures. You reach into the seat pocket in front of you and you pull out the trifold, and every bit of it is written like this. Now let's think about the barriers created for such a diverse population of passengers if all the information is presented like this. Now, let's imagine an elementary school teacher starting to teach science in the Cleveland classroom. Based on the Fast Facts page, 13% of these students are English language learners, 23% of these students are special education, and 70% of these students aren't reading at a basic level. The teacher stands in front of this class, and she's poised to give her lesson based on the material she has on hand, and she presents the content like this. Now let's think about the barriers created for this diverse population of students that I just described. With that in mind, I'm here to talk today about the Cool School Comics and why everybody should be using this impactful teaching tool to reach today's diverse population of learners. In the annual report card, CMSD received a 1 out of 5-star rating in K-3 literacy. And when tested in 8th grade, 90% of these students did not test proficient. I start with reading because it's such an important foundational skill. Literacy is one of the reasons why so many children struggle with other subjects like social studies, science, and math. When you have a struggling reader, be it because English is their second language, they grew up in a low-income household, or they have ADHD, a struggling reader sees a paragraph and they see a wall of words and they instantly shut down. These are the students that are chronically behind and already at risk of not graduating. These are the students that are missing out on careers of the future in Cleveland and beyond. And these are the students I'm here to help. I'm Balliett, a licensed educator with over 15 years of experience in the classroom setting. I began my career at a charter school for at-risk youth, and I completed my student teaching in CMSD. So I've been there. I know what it's like to try and teach a classroom full of students who don't want to engage in reading. And I can teach science. I get to make things shoot across the classroom. I get to make things explode. I get to do hands-on labs. But no matter how Bill Nye I got with my lessons, my students would not read. They wouldn't read the directions. They wouldn't read the content. They wouldn't read any of the test questions on the test. They were too disconnected. That barrier of literacy was too strong for my passion of teaching to break through. Until one spring, I finally discovered the breakthrough. The state testing was approaching, and I was desperate to figure out a way to get them to connect with the content. So I scribbled down a study guide that was full of illustrations and very low on words, a comic. And to my surprise, my students absolutely loved it, to the point that even my most reluctant readers were engaged in reading the content. As this evolved, it got to the point where students were meeting me at the printer to get what I call the Cool School Comics. It was the first time I felt success as an educator, and it was the first time that they felt success as students reading science. Since then, I've been working to try and figure out a way to make this accessible to every teacher. What I've created is not a comic book. They are one-page printable infographics that are accompanied with worksheets, guided readings, detailed lesson plans, and animated slideshows. These are all aligned with standards and all in that engaging comic format. When I get this award, I'm going to use it to help revamp my website into a subscription model where districts can buy this and everybody can have access, unlimited access to these comics. Because comics have the ability to break down language barriers and make content accessible. Struggling readers feel empowered when they have comics because they're able to decode tricky text with the illustrations. Comics improve engagement engagement. Anyways, I'll move on. Because you threw me off with this. Flip it back around. Flip it back around. There's a reason why airlines don't just present their information like this, but they also present it like this. It breaks down the language barriers and makes this information accessible to everybody on the airplane. We need to stop only teaching content like this and start delivering it like this. Woo! Thank you so much.
Great job. I'm bad at timing. Great job. It's very cool. All right. Oh, that's yours. Thank you. That was great. All right. Everyone's been so good and patient and fantastic. Let's bring Jim back up to give out some prizes. What do you say?
Grand prize winner. Gives me great pleasure to announce that tonight's 2024 Accelerate Grand Prize winner is Laura Balliett.